Greetings and welcome to the 2020-2021 book study. As was mentioned before, our dialogue this year will be around the concepts presented in the book Urban Trauma. I do want to offer these two disclaimers. Number one, the material does not reflect the reality of all of our students. However, it may shed some light on the experience of some of our most vulnerable students. And so our goal is to develop informed empathy rather than sympathy. Along those lines, disclaimer number two, as we talk about the effects of trauma and some of the life stressors that some of our families may face, we want to avoid looking at things through a deficit lens. Yes, their struggles are real. However, our families possess a great deal of strength and resilience that we can build on as a system. And so we want to keep these things in mind as we go through the process. So, to help us navigate this conversation, I want to reach back to the working agreements that were shared with us when we had the conversation at the beginning of the year around leading for equity and social justice. So number one, stories are personal and not up for debate. In other words, just because it's never happened to you doesn't mean that it can't happen. Lean into your discomfort. Don't run away from it, don't pull back, but ask yourself, what is it about what's being shared or being said that makes me feel uncomfortable? That's where the growth happens. Number three, race is on the table. I do realize that racial fatigue is real, and some people may feel, why are we still talking about this? Nationally, we've made some great progress. However, we have to admit that we've regressed in some areas. Locally, race still shows up in some pretty distinguishable ways in our data. And so we still have to talk about race. Number four, use I instead of we. Avoid speaking for a larger group. For example, when I share, I'm sharing from my experience as a Black woman. However, I don't speak for all Black women. I speak for me. Number five, accept non-closure. The goal is not that we will come to the end of this book study and say, haha, we have the solution. However, we recognize that there is progress in this process. As we speak more, we learn more. That is how we become a better system. Number six, speak from the heart. In other words, share your truth, share your perspective, and don't disengage. One of the ways that we can prepare a place where people feel more comfortable doing that is number seven, listen from the heart. Suspend any prejudgment that would cause you to disqualify someone else's experience or statements. Number eight, trust that you will know what to say. You don't have to rehearse it, you don't have to practice it. Kind of goes back to speak from your heart. Number nine, say just enough. In other words, share the air. We want to hear multiple perspectives. They each matter. And so we want you to be cognizant of how much you share. And finally, number 10, take care of yourself and take care of others.